let's see. Testing, testing. This is okay. Cool. I'm live. It's been a little while. This is Delta Penguin here. Let's see. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a while. I have been busy with work and other things. I'm actually trying to get myself back into game making, and so that's something I did a little ways back, like in college, and throughout the years here and there. But recently, some time freed up, and and I'd like to get back into it. I feel like, in some ways, I actually enjoy game making more than I enjoy game playing, which is interesting because I've been playing games since I was like 3 years old, and it's been my primary hobby from there till now, and I'm early 30s now. So it was a bit surprising to me, but I think because I have so much game experience and just general gameplay experience and stuff, it's really exciting, and I'm an artistic kind of person. It's really exciting to be able to create something and then see it come to life and see it in action. So yeah, so it's been a while. I love game making. It just takes a lot of time, and that's the main thing that's been holding me back from it. But lately, decided to get back into it, and it's been a lot of fun. I've been going over some tutorials in Unity, tutorials in YouTube for Unity. Because beforehand, I primarily did Game Maker Studio, and I touched on Unity a tiny bit, but yeah. So it's been a while, but I'm back, and I wanted to jump online for a little bit here. I know it's a little bit late, sorry about that. But I wanted to try out the new Smash character that came out recently. So, for those of you unfamiliar, Nintendo released a number of DLC characters, Piranha Plant on launch, and then there have, I think, 5 other characters that are oncoming. So the first was Joker, and so that was a big surprise. And the second one is the hero from Dragon Quest. So I went and I play Smash Brothers enough, and I have enough people coming by to play Smash Brothers, like in group gaming events and stuff, that I figured I might as well just go ahead and buy the Challenger pack, so I get all the characters right as they're released, save a little bit of money. But I figure if anything, my gaming group plays it enough where they could always check it out in my system. So yeah, other than the reveal trailer, what was it? E3? It might have been revealed at E3, yeah. But at the reveal trailer when the hero came out, that's about all I know. And saw a little bit of his moveset from there, but I haven't seen anything beyond that. I was gonna try to stream earlier to check out the hero, but that did not work out. I got my Switch from my uncle's house, and I brought it over. It's like, okay, my gaming OBS streaming setup is at home, so this is great. But I forgot to bring my carrying case, and my Switch carrying case has all of my games in it. So I brought the system, but I didn't bring Smash Brothers with me, so that was sad. That was like maybe a day or two ago. But I made sure I got it today, so now I can stream it for y'all. So yeah, let me see. Yeah, so the hero is interesting because I'm not really a big Dragon Quest fan, but they use a lot of the heroes. They use a lot of, I think, the main protagonists from different Dragon Quest games. I'd say I'm more of a Final Fantasy person myself. This guy's from Dragon Quest VIII. Yeah, more of a Final Fantasy person myself, but I know that it's interesting because Final Fantasy is more popular here in the U.S., but Dragon Quest is pretty popular, maybe more popular in Japan. So it's interesting. So yeah, so I know a little bit of his moveset. I haven't tried him out yet, but what better way to try him out than just jumping into the fray, going online, and seeing what happens. I'm also testing my brother-in-law's capture card. So I normally use some like low end kind of low slash mid kind of tier capture card. I just bought one out of curiosity and to get started with streaming to check it out. Yeah, I don't think so. So yeah, so I'm testing his capture card for him. So let's see, looks like, but yeah, so I figured it'd be fun to check out the hero and maybe make some comments on what I see based on his moveset as I'm playing, and general tips in general as I'm also fighting these guys. So this is a pretty good Ganondorf in general. So far it looks like the hero's a little bit slow. Like some of his moves, like his side smash, comes out a little bit slowly, and then it looks like it's only one hit. And his recovery looks like it's not very good either. So I'm assuming it's powerful because it's slow and, I don't know, probably easy to dodge my side smash. Whoa, okay, interesting. Okay. I got like a better, for some reason I got a better up B that time, and it had like a little wind effect to it. At least from the trailers, looks like this guy might be a little bit complicated, because he has like, he should have like a drop down menu of some sort where he can like cast spells. Okay, interesting. So we'll just we'll just run with it and see where we go. We can figure this character out together. I think that's more fun. Let me see. Yeah, so I played a little bit of Dragon Quest. I think I played the first one on the NES, and then I heard there's like, I saw like the Dragon Quest 7 on PS1, at a Best Buy. I'm like, should I get it? Should I not? I don't know. And then, I heard news about like Dragon Quest 8 and other popular ones, so I did play a little bit of Dragon Quest 8. I think I borrowed, I went to GameFly, which is like a mail renting video game service. So I used that to, you're lucky I'm not my main character right now. This guy's pretty good. If I was Lucina, I would be, I would at least give him more of a fight. It's pretty good though. But yeah, so I did use GameFly to check out a little bit of 8, the conversion of Dragon Quest 8 onto the 3DS, which I felt like it did pretty well. I mean, I played a little bit of the PS2 version back in the day, because my friend had it. And I liked 8 from the little that I played. I maybe played 20% of it. I like the, what did I like? I really like the voice acting. I felt like that was really quality, and that added a lot to it. I played a little bit of 5, which I thought was cool. I played it, like later on. So 5 was on the DS. It's 5 on the DS. And that was fun. I liked the story. I liked the pixel art. I felt like maybe because I played it a little bit later, it didn't have as big of an impact on me. I liked that they did a little time mechanic on it. I don't know if I want to well, maybe spoiler alert, but in the story, you kind of like, later on, something happens in time, and then later on, you get like a son or a daughter character, so you kind of go in the future, or time passes. And so I thought that was a pretty cool thing. Okay, spoiler end. But yeah, so that was cool. In general, I don't know, I feel like I like the role of Final Fantasy better. It just seems more, I guess it seems more unique, more interesting. Because even though, that bad recovery. I mean, because every Final Fantasy is kind of like its own game, its own universe. They do have, certain themes. They might have certain monsters that appear back and forth, like, like the Chocobos or the Mogs or the Cactuars and stuff. But they usually look a bit different, and the world, the world is usually different. The world, the characters, and everything is different. although they have certain themes or, you know, characters that kind of make sort of reappearances. Dragon Quest is interesting. They do have that, you know, the Dragon Ball Z artists going for them. But I don't know, maybe because it's always that same style, it just feels more samey. I don't know. Hey, nice, another hero. So, I haven't used my specials too much here. I'm just kind of looking. I'm assuming, well, this guy probably knows more what he's doing. It'll be interesting to see what kind of tricks he pulls out his sleeves. So I don't know if it'll happen, but I know this on here they have like little menus, or that a little like magic menu. And so I was wondering if you could like combine your magic with some of your attacks, because I thought I saw in the trailer he was using like an ice sword or something of that effect. Okay, but I do see there's an MP gauge. Okay, so he did something there. He just opened up a menu on his side. So some of these moves are similar, like that dashing A, his running A is like Link's. It's like Link's, where you kind of like you jump forward and then you do an attack. So it's kind of slow, but it's strong. Yeah, he's done. He's dead. Oh, okay. So it looks like he has a spike. That's cool. I guess that's just a down A. Because you know his down smash seemed like it was a standard. Seems like it was a standard swordsman, just back and forth. You know, attack a little bit in front of you, attack a little bit behind you. Okay. His up smash is like Lucina's, which I'm not a huge fan of that one. It's okay. You know, I think Link's, like Link's triple swipe is a lot better in terms of just hitting people with it. I usually don't use Lucina's up smash all that much. So yeah. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, at least his normal attacks seem pretty slow for the most part. It seems like, you know, his recovery doesn't look like... Well, it's not great. And I don't think... I'm assuming it doesn't attack anyone, but maybe if you get someone in the tornado, maybe it'll do something. Let's see. It shoots a tornado down a little bit, so maybe. Might be fun to test. Okay, so it looks like his neutral A does a little three swipe. And then this side A looks like it does that. Ooh, what's this? Sounds like a fancy electric slice. And the side A looks like you can do a double hit off that. Which is interesting. Usually tilts don't have multi-hits. Yeah, so that's the tilt there, and then let's see if I can get one more. Hey, that was interesting. I just did the you know, his side smash, but it looks like he did a little extra animation or something there. Okay, let's see. Oop. Okay, my side B looked like it was a thunder something or other. That's a little bit different. It looked like it almost looked like my score is going so low. 2.6 million. It used to it started at 4 point something based on my other rosters. Okay, let's see. Okay, now interesting. So side B is a little electric thing. I thought he did like a Pikachu Thunder Strike when I did my side B. But maybe there's... okay. I charge it? Okay, if I hold side B, then it does something a little bit different. I'm guessing I ran out of MP. Yeah. MP there. I was gonna say MP3, but that's something different. It's a nickname I have for my nephew. Okay, let's see. This looks like he has variations of his specials, so this is... okay, okay. So 40 MP. So it's like a Thunder Strike, and then he also slashes forward a little bit. Some decent percent on his attacks. The thing I do appreciate though with all the DLC Smash characters so far, they're all very distinct for the most part. I mean, he has, you know, some of his normal attacks, sure, they're like standard swordsmen, but there are a lot of swordsmen, so they all kind of, a lot of their moves kind of overlap. But like, you know, all of them play a lot very differently. So I appreciate that a lot about the DLC characters. They're not just like Echo or clone-ish kind of fighters. But like, you know, you get your, I feel like you get a lot more money's worth because they're like, you know, because they're more distinct. Ooh, ouch. Okay, let's see. Give me a second to figure out my moves. Okay. Okay, interesting. It's like I kind of partially charge my lightning. I don't have to charge it all the way. Let's do the Thunder Strike. I feel like this guy will get... I think he's kind of like Joker in some ways, where I feel like he requires a little bit more finesse to get good with him. That one looked like it had a little upwards attack also. I mean, I obviously didn't charge that one, but maybe because it hit him? That's interesting. Maybe because it hit him, it also like leaped upward a little bit. I don't know. I'm curious that his little cannonball hit me though. Usually that's just a one-hit thing, so like if I block it, then I shouldn't be able to get hit by it, you know, again. But it seemed like I rolled backwards and I still got hit by it after blocking it the first time. Let's see. Oops. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? I think that was down B for the menu. Oops. So far, this capture card seems pretty nice. It took a little bit of time to get everything set up. The audio wasn't working on its own to start, but I just had to change some setting. And I had to configure the video, which was kind of... usually there's a separate place for audio settings, so that was interesting. Aha! Up smash. Let's see. Down. Okay. I'm used to Lucina, so his slowness is gonna take some getting used to. Let's see. Wait, no, up is the other tornado. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so I can go higher if I charge it. There's that. This neutral B looks like it's okay. Fireball. Did I do a shulk-like thing? Because I'm like, I think I buffed my speed. I think I did like a shulk Monado art in essence. Maybe that's how you would compensate for his general slowness. I don't think so. Maybe some fireball. Okay, I can cancel out of it, similar to most charge shots. It's kind of disappointing that looks like the fire might just be a one-hitter because like it got completely stopped by the Mecha Koopa. Got it. That's okay. It's kind of cool that you can charge it and save it for later though. Oof. Do it, oh, Koopa. I'm getting it. You're done. Oops. Ooh. Let's see. Okay, MP is slowly recovering over time. Ooh. Did he just recover like a lot when I hit him? Ooh, crap. Hey, actually, I almost made a comeback there. Because I was like at 86 MP and then suddenly I jumped to 100. So I think every time I hit him, I recover my rank. I recover MP every time. And then, you know, it slowly recovers otherwise. Let's see. So I think it's a one hitter, but maybe like when it explodes, it might be that area of effect might be multi-hitting. I don't know. That spike is a little bit slow to come out. Let's see. Okay, what else? So what's the standard? What is this? Sizzle, bang, sizzle, accelerate, and flame slash. Oops. Now, why are there Pokeballs in the training area? Okay, let's see. So, Kamikaze. Wait, what? Kamikaze? Oh, Kamikaze indeed. The menu changed. It was something else before. Zoom, what? Does the menu change every time I open it? So it's Kamikaze, then it was Zoom. Let's see. Sizz. Bounce. Sizzle. Is it randomized from my oops? Charge, okay, good. Okay, if I charge my up B, I get a decent height out of it. The main problem is just that, you know, it's gonna you delay yourself by a good chunk if you're, you know, if I'm gonna charge it, it's like, okay, well, you know, 1, 2, okay. Yeah, there's a couple seconds delay, it's not too bad. But then, you know, someone could try to edge guard you while you're charging that. But it does look like those tornadoes were hitting him. Like he got caught up in those tornadoes when I used it, so I could do something like that. And those tornadoes, if you charge it, those tornadoes last a while. This looks like singular, it goes down a little bit. When you're charging it, maybe it went down still. Oh, come on. Oof. That kick is... yeah, so it comes out quick, I guess. Fire! Ooh. Hero fire! Interesting. I don't think so, little boy. That was a bad situation. I should not have hung around so long. He could have just easily grabbed me and defeated me. Because Ness has a powerful, really powerful, I think, back throw moves. No, PK fire. So annoying. Get out of here. Oh my goodness. It's a sad day whenever you get hit by that. Give me a second. Well, this is interesting. I almost got it. There's that back. Actually, my character's a bit weighty. I'm surprised that didn't fling me further. Actually, I was kind of hoping he would hit himself. He would try to like hit me with his PK Thunder and then go off the edge. But he missed it. Oh, okay, this is probably it. That menu seems like it could be tricky. Well, I'll just have to experiment with what kind of different my rank. I guess I'll have to experiment with what kind of different spells they have, because there's a good number of them. Zoom. Did that do anything? Heal. Focus, focus. Yeah, like, I mean, there's so many of them I'd have to like. I think I'm at MP. I don't think I'm doing anything here. I mean, it's one thing if random menus, but you always get like the same menu set. Like maybe there's 3 different menu sets. But then I'd have to experiment, because if it's just randomized spells, that would make it a lot harder, because there's like, you know, say there's, I don't know, 12 different spells, 16 different spells, whatever. If they're randomized, it's going to be really hard to like play consistently with those additional spells if I have to like take a few seconds to like scan the menu, see which option is best, and then you know, use it. So I'm curious if the menus, it would make more sense and it'd be smarter, I'd say, a smarter design decision if the menus were standard and then just randomizes which menu you get. But I guess it depends on the challenge too, because maybe that's the price of having all those different spell options, is that you have to find the one you want to use and then get it to randomly appear, but then also like be able to see and select it in the list in time. I feel like that Kamikaze one is kind of trolly though. It's like, oh, you just like, you know, maybe it'll be useful in a rare scenario, but for the most part it might just be people accidentally selecting it when they weren't expecting it. It's like, oh no! And that's how Evo ended. The hero Kamikaze. No, why hero? Fire. Okay, well the fire is actually decent, it seems. He has a nice okay, yeah. I didn't see if that was a double hit, but the fire has a good angle. It just hits him fairly horizontally, not much vertical. So that could be really good for KOing people or just, you know, knocking them away. Let me see, charge this guy. Ooh, okay. Oh, interesting. When you do the slash, when you charge it and you do the slash, it looked like it was not just a forward slash. It looked like it kind of did like a Link sword spin. So it kind of hits behind. It seems like it hits behind you too. I'd have to test it. But... I was like so sure that he was going to use the poison cloud there. Surprise, surprise. Oh, did I have super armor when I do that? I might have had a little bit of super armor when I, Hiya! Beautiful! I wanted to spike that. Like I might have had a little bit of super armor when I did my side smash. That would be nice. I could, you know, I could go for slowness for super armor. I could deal with that. Let's see. Yeah, give me a few points back. Man, there's a lot of options down here. I'm like faster than Shulk when I'm doing this accelerate. Yeah, it's like to use that well, I feel like it would take a bit of time. I feel like Zoom is completely worthless unless, I don't know. Maybe if you're falling off the edge. I mean, cause yeah, I guess if you're falling off the edge and you know, there's no other way you can make it back, then the zoom takes you back to the stage. If you happen to, you know, if you happen to draw it and then select it in time. Fire! There's that power. I'm getting it, I'm getting it. Let me see. So in the meantime, if I have time... Ooh. Oh yeah, 27, that's pretty solid. I should have fired him. I had the chance. I just wanted to look cool and stand there and like, ha, I can avoid your attack while doing nothing. But I'm not Luigi, man. I can't win that way. Ooh. Nope. Ooh. It's too far over. So that one, you know, he was on the left, but I attacked to the right, so he kind of anticipated him dodge rolling to the right. So because he did that, I was able to hit him. Let's see, I'll do something fancy. Menu attack! Crackle slash! Yeah. Man, that range is terrible. It's like, when I do the menu, I can't really move when I'm, at least I don't think I can move when I'm doing it. You know? I wish I could move at least left or right when I was doing it. That would be handy. Ooh. Nope. Yeah, another star. Bounce! Okay, that's probably projectile protection. Ooh, dang! What was that? Was that a critical hit? You know, it's either because... Either I got... Because I did 40 damage. I either did extra damage because I had bounce on, which doesn't really make sense. I mean... You know, I'm not the biggest Dragon Warrior fan, so maybe... I don't know. But, you know, I'm not... Yeah, so... Not the biggest Dragon Warrior fan, but I'm assuming that bounce probably isn't an attack buff. It's probably a projectile defense. So I wonder if that was interesting. I wonder if that was just a critical hit. If my attack has a chance of doing that. Assuming, well, I'm assuming that's not all attacks, it might just be specific ones. No, what are you doing? No, jump, 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 jump! No, no, I did the menu instead. Ah. You got lucky, lucky. Man. Well, my rank is shot because I just like I just lost so many times. My lose record is pretty bad with this guy. Psych up. Okay, wait. Maybe. Because I know Psych is kind of like in the Dragon Warrior series. Or Dragon Quest. You can like Psych up, and that's kind of like you're kind of storing power. They store power. They call it store tension, if I'm not mistaken. And so that's kind of like you wait a turn. So that, you know, next turn you can do more damage, and you can store up. You can do that multiple times to get like an extra strong hit. So Psych up. So if my theory about critical hits is correct, then Psych up probably increases your chances of critical hits. Get him! Zoom! Yeah, so I mean, having that extra second of delay, a couple of seconds of delay to try to like get a decent recovery to make it back on stage, made it pretty easy for him just to destroy me when I came back. So it's a downside. It's a weakness. Let's see. Ooh, okay. That fully charged electric blast does have a little kick to it. Oh gosh. But yeah, Piranha's up smash is also very strong. His rank isn't that great either. Huh. He's decent. He's pretty good. I expect his rank to be better for his level of skill. Let's see. What's that? I can't see it. I don't know what it says. The text on my recording screen is not great. Crackle, Kamikaze, show. Yeah, Kamikaze's down here this time. It used to be on the very top. So it does look like it's randomizing it. Which, you know, does give it more variety, because then you have, well, you know, just random entries versus a few set menus. So more variety, but it's going to be a pain to try to master something like that. It's like, oh, I'm going to try to find the right one, and then Kamikaze on accident. Ka-clang! I'm just stuck. Oh goodness, that's... I think some of these things are just not good. Like, you don't want to ever use Ka-clang. It's like I gave my opponent 10 seconds to like decide what he wanted to do and then destroy me. Like I seemed like I was stuck during that time. I don't think I could do anything. I mean, yeah, sure I didn't take any damage during my metallic phase, but it was, it's pretty bad because some of these mistakes, they basically cost me a stock, you know? Here we go. So here I am, and gave him plenty of time to figure out how he wanted to counterattack me. And he did. And he did. Give me a second. Kakakumo Slash! I feel like I would want to use something like this. I'd like, okay. Not Kamikaze. But, you know, like a Kakakumo Slash, I could prepare it on the edge. Since I need time, and since I can't move while it's there. That's such a crappy rank. Anyway. My rank score with this guy is terrible. I mean, so like this, you know, up and down right now is to select the menu, but it would be really nice if I could still walk, at least walk left and right. So then I could be like, you know, walk, Metal Slash! But as is, it's like I have to be like super close, or maybe he'll see me and he's like, oh, he's in his menu screen, I'll attack him now. You know, and then I get him, but like, for the most part, that's a pretty big debuff to try to like work through the menus during a real-time fight, a real-time street fight. It's like, just give me a minute, okay, guys? So interesting. Zoom! Even that zoom takes a while to load up, so it's not like I can use it for an evasive action. It pretty much has to be slowly. I'm falling off the edge and I'm nowhere near survival. And then, you know, you're praying to the RNG gods to like give you zoom, and that you have the clarity to select it in time. Oof. It's like that, except for it would have been cooler if I was like, Kakakumo Slash! So I did it that time, but he was invincible. That's the point. Oof! Wait. I think that probably boosts my general attack, I would say. Oof! Ooh. Oof. I'm feeling the oomph though. Ooh! Oomph! I mean, there we go. I think it might have boosted my fire too. Oh, that's interesting. By a decent amount. Haha, that's right. Now I'm in 400,000 territory. Alright kids, let's see. No accelerate, what's Bang do? Okay, Hatchet Man? Some of these, man. Kaboom. Okay, kaboom. Heal. I wonder how much that heals. I mean, I assume the effects are all pretty strong because of the work it takes to use them. Oof! Oh, I almost had oomph. I like oomph. I mean, just give me, you know, just a free buff is solid. I'll take that. I don't have to worry about placement or anything. Oomph! Yeah, you're done, son! Although, I don't know if it's like Shulk where, you know, your power is up, but then like, but then your defense is down, or there's like a trade-off. It very well could be like that. Oh gosh. I feel like with that I need to hit the ledge. If I don't grab the ledge, I'm gonna get destroyed, so... Because I'm like so open when that happens. Oh. So there I tried to dash attack him, but it has that delay, so he got me first. Give me a second. Hatchet murder! Come on, man. I just need another second. Okay, give me a second. Metal slap! That's terrible. Oh, I think I remember what that is. I didn't see how much damage it did, so maybe it did more damage, but I'm pretty sure in the Dragon Quest game there's these there's these slimes, there's enemies that can be metal slimes, because they're like really strong, and every attack just does 1 damage to them each time. So I'm pretty sure Metal Slash lets you do like normal damage to them, so you'll basically destroy them, because they have like, you know, oops, crap. Forgot to charge it. Yeah, but they have like, I don't know, they have like 10 HP or something, and they run away if you take too long, so. So I'm pretty sure Metal Slash is in reference to that. So it's strong against one specific type of enemy, which does not exist in Smash Brothers. So I'm pretty sure it probably did like 1% to him. It did 1%. So Metal Slash is terrible. I guess it pushed him back a little bit, but in terms of like usage in Smash Brothers, it's terrible. Well, that's kind of funny. It's a funny throwback, in spite of being terrible. Why does he have Kamikaze? Goodness. With that metal, was it that Crackle, or that metal form was terrible also. It's basically an instant KO. It's like, oh my goodness. I'm sure the developers are like grinning and like, haha, I'm gonna troll these guys so bad when the hero comes out. So I'm sure they had fun with it, but dang. Dang, man. Bounce. It's like I have to like, I can't do it too quick or else I'm gonna select, you know, Kamikaze, so I have to like slow down. It's like, okay, what am I doing? Ugh. Give me a second. Oof. Okay, I can do that. Oof is good. Ha. Here we go. Oof. Oh, come on, man. How do you like it now, huh? Okay. I was pretty sure he was going to reflect her again. Huh. Surprise, surprise. Oh, that's good. Unpredictability will help you win in Smash Brothers, so that's good. Oh, terrible up smash. Yeah, tornado! Ooh, okay, and it has a little bit of killing power to it. And KO power. Huzzah! Okay, give me a second. Let me find you. I wonder if it uses more MP if I charge it. I assume it probably does. I think I need zoom here, or else I'm not gonna make it. Zoom, where are you? Where are you? Oh, come on, Zoom. See, okay, I tried. I wonder if I can cancel midair. Because you might be able to cancel really quick midair and then bring up the menu multiple times while you're falling. You know, to increase your chances of maybe getting zoom. It's terrible. I mean, it's a good reference to Dragon Quest, but it's just terrible in use. He controls himself. This hero character. Oof. I would like to see people get really good with him, or get really good with him though, and see like what kind of things they pull off. That would be interesting. Fire! Ooh. Oh, come on, man. Let's see. Zoom! Yeah! Zoom! Ah, see, there you go. Okay, well, in that case, the fire went through his little arrow. So it can go through a few projectiles. That's nice. Not everything, but I guess not the little magic kibble. Psycho! Yeah! Ooh, yeah. Man, I was getting ready to trump him. Alright. Just don't look at the rank. Just don't look at the rank. The rank. I think the issue is just the hero I selected. You know, in Dragon Quest VIII, there's probably a better hero. That, you know, I'll do a lot better if I choose that other hero, I'm pretty sure. The friend was telling me that Dragon Quest XI is good. And it looks pretty nice. It does look like it's solid. I don't know, it's just harder for me to get into. Let's see, Crackle Slash Thwack. Okay. Thwack looked like a dark version of... Ooh, what was that? That's kind of cool. I mean, it looks like there's a lot of spells, and some of them might be rarer than others, too. So you might get like might get a chance to like run into a really rare spell. It seems. Fire! Stay away. Ooh. Sizzle. Ow, man. He ran through me. Give me a second, Bobby. Got him. Oh, stupid. Oh. Okay, good. Still got him. Some of those changes in Ultimate, it's like, okay, well, he fell to his doom, so normally in Smash 4 he wouldn't be able to make a comeback. But here he had a chance to make a comeback. I guess it's better for Little Mac, but give him a chance, you know? What's this? The hero has a victory screen? It's pretty rare, okay. Don't worry, I'm getting there. I'll get better at it. It gives me something to just to aspire to. Kaboom! Ooh, interesting. It kind of like did a gravity effect and pulled him in before it exploded. That metal though is terrible. There's got to be some. The only way that metal form would be useful is maybe if you're like. Maybe in like, ooh, I thought he countered me for a second. Like maybe if you're doing teams, where you know like you could change your metal form and then distract the opponent for a second or something. I don't know. I mean, even then, could you say it's even all that good? Because you know, 2v1 was probably better than you just sitting there. It's more like you just even the odds if you're 2v1 and then you become 1v1, and then you just fight 1v1 because you're out of the battle. Give me a second. Oh. Acceler. Oh. Crackle Slash. Hey, nice, got him. The good thing is it seems like those things have pretty good range. So if you are able to pull it off, you know, decent forward range. It's not amazing, but it's decent range in it, like. And it comes out quickly when you do unleash it. Run away! Fire! Oh, nice. Ooh, I just got destroyed! Nope, I didn't. I almost got destroyed! Ah, hey, nice. Somehow he hit me and he didn't fall off the edge. He was like close enough where he should have also fallen off the edge, I would say. Oh, this guy. Got him! No! I'm slow. I'm too slow. Ooh. Super armor. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to up slash. I wanted to up smash, and I missed it. Alright, let's see. I appreciate the knockback on that thing. Ooh. Ooh. Ha, that's right, you're not winning with 0. I can do this. Oh. I don't know. It's looking a little close here, guys. Got him! Let's see. I can do it! Yeah! Yes, indeed. Just gotta exploit Little Mac's terrible recovery. Actually, it's better in this game. They did buff him up a little bit. He has a few more recovery options. Alright, let's see. Can I do this? Okay. So I can semi-edge guard. I was able to do a double slash and then charge my way back up. Hatchet man! Ka-Klang is the bad one. It's the bad one, alright. Although I wonder if... No, it's actually pretty interesting. Ka-Klang... I wonder if it can actually... I don't know if anyone actually ever attacked me when I used it. I wonder if it can be like a counter-attack where, you know, your heart is metal, and then if they attack you, you like do something. Because then it would be kind of cool. And, you know, then it would actually have some kind of use also. But the interesting thing is with Ka-Klang, it looked like I was metal. So what would happen if one hero used a metal slash against another Ka-Klang, another person who had Ka-Klang on? That would be fun to test. I wonder if it'd be like a one-hit KO or something. Kaboom! Oh, come on. I mean, I waited on purpose for you to get a little closer. It just took too long to come at. Okay, yeah. Oh, there we go. I was hoping for a combo there. I mean, I got him with the spike. Give me a second. Ridgeway. Whack! Huh. Whack sounds kind of familiar. I'm not exactly sure what it does, though. Magic Burst! Ooh! Yeah, okay. Magic Burst is... Put that one on the good list. Like, I almost did it one time, but... Dang, that's like ridiculous range and everything. Let's see. Bang! So Magic Burst is a winner. Dang, man. That's cool. That's good. I mean, if you're gonna have a self-destruct one, you should have a, you know, something decent to counteract that. Here we go! Oh, come on. That's so close. I so want to try some of these. Yeah, I know he's gonna try to grab me. Give me a second. Not metal slash. 6. Ooh, that's fast. Ah! Now it comes out too quickly. Ooh! Oh, okay. I almost air dodged at the wrong time. Well, I'd say he's done, but I don't know if my throw is any good. Oh, come on! No! You make me so sad sometimes. And this is one of these times. Well played, my friend. That was so terrible. Anyway, yes. Good times. Yeah, so I'm assuming this guy, okay, let's let me try to hit him. I'm assuming this shouldn't give me like a critical hit or anything. It said that did 36. Is that his total percent, or is that just a 36% on one slice? Because if so, then maybe balance does boost your attack for some reason. Snooze, interesting. Okay, yeah, I remember seeing the other hero do something like that. Give me a second, buddy. Sizz! Kaboom! Dang! Okay. Why is that so strong? Ooh, magic first! It's magic first! Get over here! Actually, I was a little bit afraid I wouldn't have enough MP to use that, but okay, 40-something MP was enough. I'm surprised. I mean, with as strong as that is, I expected a lot more MP use, but I guess the rare thing is just to get it in the first place. Some of that magic stuff is pretty powerful. Okay, that looks like that one looks like it might have been a critical hit there. It had that little extra animation. Bang! What was that other one that was really good? Black? No. Well, that might have done something, but because he was countering it, that probably stopped it. What was it? Was it Kaboom? The other one was really strong. I don't know what though. 10%. Yeah, heal is okay. I mean, you know, if you could get it consistently, of course, that would be great, but it's like counters like an attack or half an attack, so it's decent. Yeah. Kaboom! Oh, yeah, it's quick. It's nice and quick. Maybe, yeah, Kaboom seems like it was the one. Critical hit. Dang. I think I'm getting it, guys. I'm getting good. Or maybe this guy's just not as good. Oh, hey, nice. My shield blocked it, kind of like Link. Where if like, hey, I'm not doing anything, just standing forward, not attacking, and, you know, maybe not moving also. Although sometimes you can move forward still. It looks like it blocked his little poison projectile. It's quite interesting. Ooh, if I waited a little bit longer. I don't think so. Yeah, I think I got this one in the bag, guys. Especially if I... Give me a second. Kaboom! I'm getting kaboom pretty often. Pretty often. This Joker's pretty fast though. He probably should have been attacking me a little bit more, like applying a little bit more pressure, just because, you know, I felt like I had more time to like sort through my menus and sort of figure out what I wanted to do, where, you know, you'd have to like, to prevent the hero from selecting a good spell and not, you know, accidentally kamikazing and everything, you kind of need to like keep them under pressure so that they don't feel like they have time to sort through everything. Kakako slash! Got him. Kaboom! Yeah! 34. Okay, kids. Okay, 34. Like, this has a lot of MP, but kinda 40. It's not that bad for how much damage it did. This looks like I might get MP for also getting hit. Metal Slash is not going to do anything. Well, actually, I wonder if Metal Slash can like hurt like certain characters like Mega Man and Samus more. Like Dark Samus. That would be really interesting if they were like... That might not be fair. But it'd be very interesting if, like, you know, on those certain characters it did extra damage, or, you know, did reasonable damage. Probably like reasonable slash extra, since, you know, you gotta take the time to like figure out, hey, is this a good attack for whoever I'm fighting? I think my tier level is just low enough where I'm not really fighting any like really intense guys anymore. I've seen Metal Slash. I mean, his belly's kind of metal, but it didn't really look like it did anything. Yeah, anything special. Do it! No! Give me a second. Cause okay, good. I got him in time. Kaboom! Oh, so lucky. Oh, I can hit myself with Kaboom. I guess that's the trade-off also. That's interesting. But not with Bang, so I can... Ooh! Not with Bang. I don't think it didn't look like I could hit myself. So here I feel like I have an advantage. If you give me time to like select something amazing, it's kind of like an advantage on me more than you just trying to projectile hit me. Sick. So if you give me time, I'm gonna select something good and then destroy you. So I think because Hero's kind of slow on his attacks in general, it's better to like be up in Hero's face if you're fighting against him, so that he can't select any good spells, and so that he and so he just like relies on his other moves, which seem like they're kind of slow. So if your hero, nice critical. So if your hero himself, you probably want to get really good with his normal attacks, or you know his standard specials, like his lightning and his fire, so that you know if you're not able to use your menu, you have that. You have a solid base to work with. And then more, it's just like, okay, if you can like get your solid base down, and then like, you know, knock your opponent off the edge, then you can like, you know, use your specials. Then you can use your overpowered specials to like keep them off the edge, or to like turn the tide in your favor. So I feel like that's the strat you would want to use for hero. So I guess that's good if you're the hero, kind of like every character with projectiles. If you have projectiles, you can kind of like force their opponent to play by your terms, so to speak. Like if there's just like, you know, if it's Lucina versus, I don't know, Link could always like shoot arrows and bombs and try to like force Lucina to attack and come to you, basically. So you have that option to kind of like, you know, hey, if they're not gonna like attack me and get in my range, then I can just like, you know, pick them off or take little cheap shots at them. Ooh, nice. Similar with like, you know, Cloud and his limit break, or he can like, okay, if you're just gonna sit there and he wants you to come to him, then he can like just start charging his limit break, so that applies pressure. It's like, okay, it kind of forces them to fight you. So, and generally speaking, that's better if you can like, you know, if you're forcing your opponent to attack you, then it makes them more predictable, because you know it's like, okay, they gotta approach me, so there's only so many ways that they can do it, and then I can either wait for him and then counterattack. Or, you know, I can surprise him and then meet him halfway and then try to attack him that way. But basically, I just have more advantages because I'm the more unpredictable one. Where if I force him to make a certain action, then I make him more predictable, and so I make it more likely that I can counter whatever he's doing. Ooh, Magic Burst. Yes, indeed. Magic Burst is too good. Especially as an edge guard, man. It's like, if you can Magic Burst them, they're like done. So I just gotta build up the MP, but... Oof. I feel like the MP's he's like stronger than Limit Breaks and stuff, because you kind of use MP as you need and you want to, and it never like runs out. Where Cloud's Limit Break and Little Max KO Punch, they are really strong, but it's like after a certain time, if you don't use it, it'll go away, or maybe if you get hit too often. Another thing, apply pressure. It's like you can do the Samus thing. You build up a charged fire shot, and you keep your opponent guessing, so they don't know when you're going to release it. Ooh, missed it. So at least makes them have to play a bit more defensively. Almost ran into it. Fire! Oh. Okay, let's see if I can find something good. I don't know what that does. Oh! Oh, what? Really? Come on. I guess that's that. Side smash is too much cooldown. It's slow and has a lot of cooldown, and it's kind of predictable, so that's problematic. So I guess you have to play a lot. It's good for KOing because it has power, but you gotta play a lot more. You gotta play trickier with. Oops. You gotta play trickier with the hero if you want to be more successful. Yeah, he's interesting though. It'd be fun to experiment, try to get better with him. Let's see. Looks like the magic is where it's at though. Psycho! Whoop, that's not exactly the move. Ooh. Oh, come on. I'm pretty sure you can't do anything after that, so I had prime opportunity to try to defeat him, but I just missed him. Some is close range though. It could be better. Could be better. The range is just not great on him. It's that trade-off. Oh, I had him. Just the range. Alright, give me a second. I guess that'll work. Is this standard fire using up MP? It is using MP, okay. Dang, critical hit. Ooh, I had him. I was expecting him to roll. Sizzle! Bang! So that's interesting. You can charge the fire, and it looks like it only uses MP after you shoot it. So you could charge a full charge, and then assumably if you don't have enough MP, it'll give you a less powerful actual shot. The whack. Ooh, okay. The whack is also good. Oh, it looks good.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah. Give me a minute. Oh. Gotta get used to those ranges. Oof. Oops, nope. That was not the ledge. Nope. Ooh. Let's see what we got here. This looks promising. Oh, come on, come on. That'll do, that'll do. Psycho. Ah. Hocus Pocus! Oh hey, I made him small? I made him invisible? Why would I make him invisible with Hocus Pocus? I feel like that is not advantageous. Like, it'd only be advantageous against newer or people who are less good at Smash. But like, if you use Hocus Pocus and make the other person disappear, they're still there. I'm pretty sure it made them just disappear. It didn't make them small. So if you're just invisible, like, I don't know. For myself, I like, you know, I like when I played Melee, Smash Melee and stuff, they'd have the invisible mode or the little cloaking device, and I could use those fairly well. But I feel like, you know, for those who are really experienced with Smash, or if you play competitive Smash kind of thing, I feel like being invisible gives you an advantage, because you can know, because you know where you are, but they don't. Or you can know where you are. I mean, you know, maybe you lose track of yourself, but you can sort of like do a few things to sort of keep. You can do a few things like, okay, shoot a little projectile. Okay, now I know where I am, and now I can, you know, whatever. Now I can run on based off that position. But like, you know, your opponent's not gonna like be able to see that as they're not gonna see that as easily as opposed to the person controlling the character. So unless like you're just not good at tracking your character in general, where in which case, okay, maybe if you're invisible, you might accidentally fall off or something like that. I feel like it's more of an advantage, yeah, to be invisible then. So it's kind of like a buff on your opponent. Maybe I'll, you know, experiment with it some more, a couple more times. But I feel like in general, that's one of the bad spells that you wouldn't want to use. Yeah. That's what it seems like, anyway. Alright, well, let's see. Yeah, it's quite interesting to experiment with Crackle Slash. Wait, what? That was Hocus Pocus? He didn't turn invisible that time? It just looks like I shot fire at him. Okay, Hocus Pocus might be, you know, from a random guess, Hocus Pocus might just be a random spell. Because that fire might have been like a boom. So... so that Kaboom also did that vacuum effect and brought him in. That's pretty good. But yeah. So yeah, interestingly enough, so maybe the invisible spell is some other different one in your list. Oh, zoom. I guess it didn't really harm me, so just. But yeah, so that's interesting. Good for Mario. I had a good spell and you just had to ruin it for me. You ruined my fun, will you? Ooh, oh nice, good. So he was close to the ground. In his recovery, he air dodged downward, and that's why I missed, or that's why he evaded my attack there. Oop. So it's a good defensive maneuver. Got him. Let's see, excellent. I have time. Now's the best time to try to give myself a buff. Yeah, because you could pick a good spell. You could pick a good attack spell while your opponent's like KO'd, but it really wouldn't be that good because they have invincibility for, you know, like a few seconds. So even if you had a good like close range slash attack, they would just go and attack you out of it. So you'd either want a buff or like a heal, or just to charge up your standard fire would probably be the best options. Oof. Nope. Okay. Huh. I'm surprised. I thought got him. Yeah. Well. Yeah. My little up B hit him when he tried to get me, or when he tried to edge guard me. But yeah. So what was I talking about? Yeah. Edge guard, fire. Yeah, I don't remember. So you'd either want a buff or like a heal or something of that effect, or charge your fire. In general, that seems like the best options if you're waiting, if you have little moments. I'm pretty sure there's no way to passively like recover your, or to boost your MP recovery by yourself.
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, let's see. Crackle slash! Yeah! Dang, okay. Got a few extra hits on him. It's a pretty good freeze effect. Ooh. Okay. Ooh. No. If I had him. That's ooh, okay. I totally chose that blindly. I thought I was using the electricity here. There we go. Dang, so powerful when you charge it. There's so many good power moves. Oh, nope. That was bad. Alright, give me a second. Waited too long. Trying to choose a good attack one, and then I saw a psych up. I'm like, should I just psych up instead? But by the time I decided, it was too late. I got some power there. Psych up. Here we go. Okay. Nope. Oh, that was a weak counter. Ooh, that's terrible. Alright, let's see. I don't know, I think I can win. I'm doing pretty solidly in general this round. So there, I predicted he would jump, so I jumped to go and get him, but I did not quite do it right. Got him! Accelerated! Okay, yeah. Man, it's a long road back to what, 4 or 5 million. Yeah, I'm getting the gist of him. Let's see. I'm assuming Kamikaze is actually probably pretty strong if you're like right next to someone. I think there was a bit of delay if you did kamikaze. So if you kamikaze on your final stock and you beat someone, you would probably win. Kind of like, you know, Ganon sighting-ish kind of thing. Ooh, interesting. So here's the thing, if I'm fighting against another hero, am I actually going to spend time to like look at their side and see what kind of menu options they're choosing? That would be kind of useful, but I don't know. I'd have to get used to that. Ideally, you'd want to do that. At least you can tell whether or not they're using a projectile or have a sword or like a close range option going. Got him! Woohoo! It's OP. I'll take it. Oh, I had a heal option. Could have used it, but I did not in time. Nope. Oh. Come on, man. Got him! Yeah! Dang, 47? Okay, ooh, okay. Well, his full charge fire list is 40. Yeah, my MP's low. Into him. Get him! Ooh, yeah, you better run. That fire came out kind of quick. I don't know, that's interesting. Bouncing, interesting. Your bounce will save you against my boot. Boot! Yeah, but it was nice when the announcement came out about, you know, well, the hero from Dragon Quest and then Banjo-Kazooie. I had a fairly good thought that something like that might happen. I figured if anyone from Microsoft came, it would be better for Banjo-Kazooie. Is the most Nintendo-ish, Microsoft-ish character to come by. Where I felt like if they used, you know, they could have chosen Minecraft is super popular from what I can tell on like the Switch and stuff, and in general. But like their debut on the Switch did produce good sales numbers from what I can tell. So I was like, okay, well, you know, and then recently they released Cuphead on the Switch, which was, you know, surprised people. So it's like, okay, well, you know, there's a possibility if a rep comes from them, it can maybe get Cuphead because that's kind of popular, or Minecraft Steve, as some say. I'm like, okay, there's, you know, a slim chance Banjo might come over, but I feel like that would be the most, you know, the best option if I had to choose one. So I was hoping for that, so I was glad that happened. And then, you know, when the reveal trailer came out, it's like, oh, I saw the Jiggy, I think this is called, the Jigsaw piece puzzle bounce through. It's like, ooh, I know who this is. So that was fun. And then beforehand, I'd like thought about someone from Dragon Quest, and like, yeah, you know what? Because Dragon Quest is so popular in Japan, it just makes, it's most likely going to happen. It makes a ton of sense if someone from Dragon Quest came on over. Yeah, so it's interesting that it happened. But yeah, so near like a month or two before it came out, I had that prediction. I'm like, yeah, this is most likely going to happen. I think originally I thought maybe it would be cool if it was like a Dragon Quest Builder character, because then you can kind of combine it, Dragon Quest Builder and a Mario Maker character. I thought that would be fun. But then someone made a prediction about like Slime coming over from Dragon Quest. It's like, ah, that would be... And they had, you know, like an idea, like they put out a YouTube video, hey, if Slime could be a character and he could have like, you know, like all the different kind of different slime moves, so he could like change to heal slime for certain moves, or, you know, like a metal slime for certain moves. So, oh yeah, it's like really, I feel like it was a really creative idea that he put forward. So I saw that, it's like, yeah, you know, Dragon Quest, it would make a ton of sense if someone came from it. But yeah, they did a lot of work and a lot of interesting things with them. Oh shoot, we got time? Oh, actually, that's okay. Percentage doesn't matter. We'll do sudden death. Do it! Oh, so lucky! Oh my goodness, okay. Okay. So lucky. I don't know if you noticed, but I was like, I just took a quick chance. I'm like, okay, whatever my magic menu is, I'm going to choose the top option. And just hope that it's a quick moving projectile. So it was a projectile, but it was not fast enough. Man. So he caught me with that electric slice. And he charged it up enough where it like looked like he hit me with a couple. Well, he does like a multi-hit there. It's pretty good, pretty good. Alright, Arctic. 1 and 1. Not bad. Ah, damage. Ooh. Huh. I'm surprised I did not fall asleep there. Oh no. Got that magic burst. Assumably it just uses up all your MP when you do it. I wonder if there's a limit or if there's a minimum. Kaboom. It's pretty good. I'm starting to recognize some of these visuals. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, and the hero is a good choice too, because you know a lot of people wanted Goku. So you know, since there's no anime characters yet, this is like the closest you're gonna get to like an anime character. So it's basically like a Goku, since it's like the same DBZ artists, but then it's also like, you know, caters to the Dragon Quest fan base. So it's like a really smart combination of characters there. Okay, cool. It seemed like when I started charging the little fire, it made me float a little bit. What's the matter, little boy? That's pretty good. 0 to KO. No hit. Oof. Okay, so even though he's zoomed, he's able to react pretty soon after he lands. So it's a pretty safe recovery option. Interesting. So although his forward aerial is pretty good. It's slow, but it actually has a pretty good amount of range, it seems. And of course, you know, good amount of power to it too. Well, maybe not of course, but a pretty good amount of power. Whoop! Got him. I totally got him when he came down. That projectile was amazing. Oh, okay. So there's Thwack for you guys. I'm guessing that Thwack, and there's another one that was kind of like the same. There's a little dark bursty attack. Ouch. I'm guessing both of them are kind of the same. It might be a one-hit KO if they have enough percent. So yeah, that's pretty good. Oof. It's among the list of good spells. Alright, let's see. Chance Sneak. How about not Kamikaze? Thank you. Get off my spell list. Why do you earn that move? It's worthless. Oh gosh. Alright, fun. Fun, good times. That's good. We had some good battles, me and Arctic. He's a pretty good hero. Pretty good hero. Pretty good. What can I do to Magic Burst? I wonder if I can choose multiple. Okay, you can maybe get a couple menus. And then try to select, try to hope you get the zoom. I'm curious to see how much hero will be used in the long term. Heal. He said go easy on it. How is this for easy? Oh, wait. Shots Punter maybe going a little bit easier, but then he looks like he has some legs in terms of moves. He has some moves. Got him! Yes! I figured he would go that way. Huzzah! Oh, yep. I waited too long. Oh, come on. Hocus pocus! Oh, that drained my MP. Whatever it was. It did look like it had the little purple effect on that last one, Hocus Pocus. So I'm pretty sure it is, yeah, just random spell. In general, that's not good what I'm doing. I'm too close to the edge. Well, if my goal is to try to hit them with like a flame slash when they're getting up, like if they're on the ledge, they're invincible. So trying to like slash them like that when they're getting up is actually just not going to do anything. Generally speaking. So generally speaking, I should not be doing that. I'd either want to just projectile or be a little bit further back, so if they get up, then they're, you know, then they maybe roll into my attack. Here, a little bit more, and then I think I'm going to call it a night. Okay, Whack. He did 1% and didn't. So I think Whack. I'm pretty sure Whack was one of those purple. Zoom me! I'm pretty sure Whack is one of those purple attacks, so he probably needed a certain amount of percent to actually do anything. Oof. This guy's pretty good with his magic use. Ah, I have not seen what that does yet. Come on, guy. Don't you want to see what? Ooh, see what it does too. And a little bit. Ooh, there we go. A little bit close, but in that case it worked out because he did not grab the ledge. No, he did not. Come back time. Oh, that was a random spell there. I was not paying attention. I thought I was using a different one. Scared him. I'm looking at my magic menu, he's like, uh-oh. That's right, you better just self-destruct. Nah. For real though, he was pretty good. He was pretty good. He got a lot of the good magic, a lot of good menu magic down. Menu magic attacks in. Okay, thwack. I wonder what that percentage that you need to be is for thwack is. If I can find it. Let's see, Dragon Quest. It'd be good just to know in general. Oh, what? You kidding me? Did you see that? I need to like record that. I can't believe he got me with that. I wasn't looking at his menu at all. I was like, okay, let me just choose mine. He's like, okay, perfect timing, but I thought it would work, but he got like a perfect shield timing on that one. That was ridiculous. I should have done a little, you know, that was pretty good. I should have done the little crouch, you know, the little crouch things like, oh, nice shot. It's a little too late now, though. Some pretty good evasive maneuvers he's got there. Ooh. Oh, nice, my shield blocked it. Let's see, how about this one? The whack! Okay, well, whatever percent he's at, it worked. I think it was over 100. Oh, come on! It gave me the free final smash thing and I missed it. Here we go! Yeah! What? It didn't finish him off? Oh well, this is a good recording round, because come on, if I'm gonna kamikaze you right next to you, that should finish you off. I guess it would be unfair-ish. Maybe. Because the head I did have a pretty good range, I'll give it that much. Oof. Did not reach him in time. Let's see. Hatchet man! Ah. I still have to see what it's like when it hits. Alright, let's see. Sometimes you just gotta stick with the basics. Alright, I gotta record this one. There's a couple good scenes that happen here. It's a couple good scenes. Alright, let's see. Where is it? Save replay. And I got it on Twitch video too. That's kind of nice. Alright, let's see. Okay. Starting off strong. Whoa, that was a fail. That was a mega fail. Hocus pocus! I just slowed myself down. I don't know what kind of magic this is, but it's not effective. I wonder if some of those are specific to Hocus Pocus. I've never seen like a slow down magic. I don't know what you would call that. Oh, why? Oh my goodness. Get out of here. Oh. That was a good block there. Ooh, I got the good one. Got him! No! You gotta be kidding me! Come on! Come on, man. I even switched to a separate magic thing just to fake him out to get him closer. Sad times. Alright. Okay, it's fine, Zoom, it's fine. Clang? Nope, that's the wrong one. That is the wrong one. Ha! You missed! I guess there's a chance you won't die if like they don't time it right. But generally speaking, it's like... Nope. Generally speaking, yeah, it's just no good. I mean, maybe if I recovered some MP in the middle of it, then it'd have some redeeming factor. But I think it's just meant to be terrible, so... Okay, there I sort of predicted where he would land. So I almost got him. Or I almost, you know, made some advantage. Or took some advantage of the situation. No whack, okay. So thwack is better. Well, generally speaking. Hatchet man! Ah, come on. It's gonna happen one of these days. The boot's not gonna do anything. GG. Oh, no, wait, where is it? Save, save. There's a good moment. It's probably better on the Twitch though, because the reaction and the explanation. Alright, last one. Alright, let's see. Magic Burst! Ooh. Still got him, wow. Let's see what we got.
1.
You're done. This is the last one, so no mercy. I hope it doesn't start with me getting spiked to my doom. Bang? Oh, okay. The whack! Wake up, little buddy! Got him. Easy peasy. Might as well charge it. Nope, nope. Oh, too close. Someone not paying attention to this menu. Fire! Ooh, nice. Zoom me, yeah! So, I don't know what it is. Rely on my survival relies completely on chance there. Got him. I said got him! Okay, yeah, there we go. A good finish for the stream. So yes, that's a showcase of the hero and me trying to figure him out, and I think I got a good gist of him and how he works, and it's pretty interesting, pretty fun. Alright, he wants to go again, so maybe I'll throw in an extra bonus round. Even though, you know, it's better to end on a strong note, but hey, this guy's fun, why not? I'll play an extra round for him. Yeah, the hero's pretty interesting. He has a lot of power moves, a lot of good, like, percentage, a lot of moves they bring up high percent too. Just gotta like figure out, you just have to like pace him or get used to his pacing though, because he's slower. Crackle slash! Zoom! So be careful there. There's that good sizz, but he has that projectile, assumably projectile shield there. No, it's totally a projectile shield. There's that one time where we both activated it together. Fire beats sword. Oof, oops, nope. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's too easy. It's too obvious. That should finish him. Nice. Okay, so you know, being on the edge is workable. If well, it all depends on whether they hit the edge or not. Because if you got the ledge, then I'd just be in a disadvantaged position. So I guess it depends on who you're fighting. So he has projectiles there. Oof, nope. I thought he was going to do something else there. I'm expecting him to dodge. I wasn't expecting him to projectile. I was expecting him to dodge. It's like, since I have the final smash, he seems to like just be on the defensive whenever I have that. The evasive defensive. Got him. Oh, he recovered faster than I thought. Terrible range. Hatchet? No! Indeed, easy peasy. Alright, well, game for now. I might play another round or two with him, but I think I should stop the stream. It's getting kind of long. Alright, thanks everyone who came out to either watch or who will potentially watch in the future. Because I think it's saved on my, I don't use Twitch often. I think it's saved on my stream, or my, I think the stream is probably saved in my, I don't know, my user dashboard account thing, channel for a while. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for watching, and hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Take care.